Okay, so we have another preview to go over. Yes, we just got set 4 in North America. We just got the Ultimate Box and all the exclusive leaders and all of the assigned colors and stuff like that. Yes, I know. And before we start, because one, I want to go into this blind. So I already know a number of the previews that got shown at Gen Con that's been floating around, but I don't know any of the yellow cards, and I don't know any of the other ones that got released today and previewed today. But this is the schedule all the way up into the 22nd, I believe, of September. I'm going to see the date in just a second, but before I do that again, I do want to go over the schedule real quick again. So this is all according to plan. Like, before anybody ever says, I made 2 whole videos in which I'll put in the link below, or the 2 links below in the description, or put it as an annotation here, talking about if the series is going too fast. And long story short, not really. I think this year is the year for Dragon Ball Super card game. I think this is you know, setting up where they want the card game to go, getting the feedback from players, competitive and casual, etc, and releasing as much as probably they can this year, so that way they can slow down next year and maybe go into rotation, going into restrictions, and figure all that out as the meta goes and as the championships basically wrap up. And that's just how I see it. If you want to go check out the videos, go check it out. For the last few months and the next few months, we're pretty much on course. Nothing has, like, all the releases has been pretty smooth in my opinion. That's something that's kind of big that we don't really appreciate. That pretty much every single release has been awesome. Like really think about it. We have not had any delays. We haven't had any issues. Well, maybe some issues with leaks. Haven't had issues with anything else like that. But there's a lot to be appreciative and a lot of stuff to get hype about and get excited about. And like I said before, you don't have to buy the stuff. You can skip it and buy commons and you know, just wait on it. Just if you want to play with it now. Anyway, so yeah, July got set for August. We just got the Ultimate Expansion Box Theme Booster Pack, which is the 22nd, like I just said. Draft box with all the new leaders, and probably set 3 and 4. And then set 5 will be released sometime between November and December, or in December, around when the Dragon Ball Super movie is going to be coming out. And again, my best guess is that this is going to be it for Dragon Ball Super card game. I'm telling you right now, as soon as the Super movie comes out, and then we go into the next year, we're probably only going to be seeing 1 to 3 sets next year. I might be wrong, but that's my guess. I think, again, this is enough for now for this year, going into next year, and then the Dragon Ball Super show will probably be starting up. It's just like, I can see it in the corporate mindset. I can see it in their intentions and how they're releasing everything. That's just me. Also, you can always take a look at the previous articles that I went over before, back in May, I think, sometime in May, June-ish, etc. They talked about all the blue, black starter decks we haven't seen yet. They talked about the gift box, the special packs, the tournament kits that we already kind of know about, the World Tournament packs, the theme booster set, etc, etc. So I mean, please go ahead and review those things. Don't be, you know. I just want to put that out there. Don't be a surprise as far as the releases, how much we're getting, what we're getting, etc, etc, etc. That's always been available to us, and you don't, like I said, you don't have to buy everything. As far as this set goes, it does have 125 cards, only 1 secret rare, not so much 2 secret rares as far as set 4 goes. Everything else is pretty standard. 12 rares, 8 super rares, 8 special rares. I think that's the only change that's going to be in. I would go over this little video, honestly. Oh, excuse me. But it's kind of like, if you haven't seen this already, it's basically all of the stuff that we're gonna be going over right now, with all of the effects in it. Got some cool stuff. I do like these videos. I don't know. I do like these videos. It's kind of cheesy. Some noteworthy stuff. We got some Dragon Ball characters that we don't really see too much in popularity. You got Chaozu and Krillin, which is pretty cool, and even Yamcha and Tien. And we got Chi-Chi, Goku, Dodon Ray, Man, Tao Pai Pai, and all this other stuff. I love this Hercule card. I'll go over it in a second. Obviously the Majin Vegeta. I was gonna say Majin. Got the Dabura and Bobbity cards. And then I think there's one more that hasn't really been showcased. Obviously this Vegeta, which is, I don't really agree with this outfit, but my man's relaxed. I don't know what's going on there too. And if we take a look here, we got a new Krillin card. Shout out to D-Free. And then this Mighty Mass support really didn't get too much support as far as the last couple sets for that. I mean, the Goten's token card is pretty cool, but that's all I can really say about that. This is hilarious right here. Mr. Guy, or the guy from South Park. I completely forgot his name. I'm sure they're gonna release and say what it is. This is probably the best part out of this set, is all the new Link cards. There's one big issue with this, is that you may not pull both cards in the same box or same pack. Obviously not the same pack, but in the same box. So you're kind of forced to go out and buy it or trade for it or etc. But also kind of, I would say, influences or promotes trading and camaraderie and the social aspect, because if you have one part Link and a person has the other part that you have, but they have no part in another Link they have, etc., you guys can trade, and it might be pretty cool. So I mean, that's kind of a cool concept. I think gameplay wise, competitive wise, I think it's gonna be really cool. Every set has its effect. You cannot name one set, honestly, since it's been released, like after it's been released, it didn't have an effect on the meta. Like everybody thought that for Tournament Power, but then for Seeing Hit was like, yo, I'm here. Barris was like, yo, I'm here. Bergamo right now is like, yo, I'm here. There's a lot of cool stuff. Victory Strike, all this other stuff. And I think this is going to be one of those as well. We've got a lot of cool yellow cards I'm going to be going over. There are, like I said, all the other stuff that got leaked, like these cards here. I think I'm just going to go over them in their respective previews. That's all I'm going to say. I just don't want to waste that time as far as those kind of videos. Plus, there's going to be other cards. For instance, these Bobbity and Dabura cards that haven't been released, but these have, etc. So I mean, especially these Popo cards. Got another Popo. That's all that matters. This combo though is probably one of my favorites outside of the SPRs. So let's kind of go over it. That's all I can really say about that. I haven't really changed the new one or the new banner, but that's fine. That's pretty cool. I never really noticed these. Okay, let's move on. Again, I still haven't seen any of the yellow cards, so this is gonna be all new to me. This is lit, by the way. This this Jackie Chun sort of art going on. This Master Roshi, but the baller status. He is a leader card and draw one. Fantastic. And flip 2 for active. Very standard. Very standard. So draw 1 and gains 5k. And then during battles where this card is attacking battle card in rest mode, the opponent can't combo. Oh. You know what would make this even better is if he can attack cards in active mode. That leader would be busted. Yeah, that would be pretty busted. Because I mean, now, as long as you have I mean, this card attacks. It doesn't say leader card, so that's pretty cool. It's a 20k draw into a battle card in which is rested mode. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, is it good enough to devote one leader card to do that? Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, if you just had one card, like a Goku or something that did that, would it be worth it? I don't know. This is pretty cool. A Saiyan / World Tournament, in which is a super combo for the World Tournament leader card. So obviously he is a World Tournament. We do have the announcer leader card that got previewed, and a couple others. Obviously there's going to be a lot of other leaders that's going to be coming out. So all of them are going to be able to use this, and this is also searchable by Planet Vegeta. So not so much of just a yellow card leader, which the promo cards for the Goku, the United States with the I completely forget, but the Statue of Liberty in the background. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's all I can really say about that. I mean, you could. This is a evolve target for that Great Ape. Hey, come back. Toughen up, Krillin. Pretty cool. This one is a 15k 2-drop. I love these 15k 2-drops. Always cool. Oh, this one's the Chaozu one. So if Toughen Up Chaozu is in the battle area, this gains 5k power and critical. So this is a permanent. So a lot of these, it says when you play this card, it gains this effect. But this one is if it's in the battle area, it gains 5k in critical. So a 2-drop card with 20k critical. That is busted. Not really, but it's really good because the child suit down here, I'll just go over that and come back, is a 1-drop 1k blocker. And once per turn, when Krillin is in the battle area, you draw 1 card and it gains 14k, which means it's a 1k 15,000 1-drop. That is a really cool combo. Not only because he's a blocker and he's just a fodder for that, but just for yellow decks in general, that's really good. I'll probably pick this up. And some of the blue cards. I don't know if I'm gonna be buying this set. I just just buying so much. Unending Moves Yamcha, so a new Yamcha card. I think this is like what, 1 of 3 cards that we have, maybe 2. I know we have the vanilla drop Yamcha, and that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna have to look that up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. He has a 2-drop barrier, 10k. He's a rare Yamcha. Boy. Unending Moves Tien Shinhan is in play in the battle area. This gains 10k in critical. More 20k critical attackers. Pretty cool. A lot of good boosts. Like even if Super Saiyan 3 gets hit, this is still good. Like I would still play this in like a... Honestly, if I had to be real, I'd probably play this in a Super Saiyan 4 Goku deck. Maybe not that. I don't know. Could be even playing this in Ginyu. I don't know. I'll figure it out. There's a lot of options as far as yellow leader sometimes. Double strike, barrier, 4 cost 20k attacker, and 5k combo. Still, I mean, it's still pretty standard. He is also a rare, but once per turn, you choose 1 Unending Moves Yamcha in your battle area and KO it. Like literally, are you serious? That's so funny. That is just so funny. Like we're gonna kill off Yamcha just so we can draw 2 cards and then KO one of the battle cards. I mean, that is pretty canon because I mean he does KO him, or at least beat him in the world tournament. So that's something. That's pretty cool though, because he does have double strike and barrier. He is a 4-drop, which is kind of costly. So I mean, this guy is a barrier too. So you play him, let him chill out for a while. I don't think you're going to be attacking, and then by turn 4, you have this guy double strike barrier, attack with that guy, he gains critical 20k, and then attack with this guy, double strike, and then draw 2, KO 1. Pretty cool. And because it does say choose, he does have barrier, but because it isn't your own battle card, it doesn't matter. 1-drop Master Roshi, my favorites. Was a barrier? Okay, that's already good. Choose 1 Master Shin Martial. I don't know why they do this and then do the other one. Just come on now. Choose 1 Master Shin Martial Meister, not Master, but Meister in your battle area and switch it in rest mode. Draw 1 card. Cool. He has a 6k. So if he's in rest mode, like another 5k can't like attack him for no reason. Be petty about that. Double Chop Dom. Cool. That's his name apparently. I just didn't know his name. If your looted card is yellow, so it has to be a world tournament. Never mind. This card gains a dual attack and barrier. Okay, that's cool. When once per turn this card attacks, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. That's nice because that sticks to the yellow archetype, and because it's a yellow leader. So like Jackie Chung, I think it's punishing stuff that is in rest mode. So let's say if you're flying Nimbus, or if you do Crusher Ball, etc., or whatever it may be, like even other rest mode cards, or cards that rest mode like Bulma or something like that. It's really punishing those, which kind of fits the archetype as well for yellow, and as well as Master Roshi / Jackie Chun. Makes sense. That's pretty cool. So dual attack and barrier for a 3-drop, and then you get to KO twice per turn basically. So if you play it right, you can KO 2 cards in their battlefield twice per turn. Huh, that's cool. Well, once per turn, 2 cards. Anyway, ginormous strength Giron. That's his name? Giron? Jiren? Who knows? Yeah, it's critical. He's a 3-drop 15k, pretty standard nowadays. 2-drop 15k criticals are even more standard. But when you play this card, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with 4 or less and switch it to rest mode. It can't be switched to active mode until your mode's next turn. Okay, that's cool. I dig it. Stenchful Bacterian. That's it. That's dude, this guy. When I saw him in the actual show, it was terrible. His name is Bacterian though. Huh? He's gross. Even in Dokkan, he has his hand in his pants or his speedo, whatever it's called. Anyway, so he's a 2-drop 10k auto. When you play this card, you may choose one card from your life, which is good. Helps a lot. Even for a 2-drop, you would do so. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards, which is the rest mode, and gains 10k. So you get to self-awaken, switch one to the rest mode, and then you get to gain 10k. So again, if Super Saiyan 3 doesn't get touched by this release, you can still play this man, and it might be a pretty good option to do so, because you get to choose one in rest mode. A lot of the time, especially for yellow card, well, yeah, early yellow cards, sometimes it's a little hard to mitigate some stuff, other than Boma, other than like, yeah, I'm trying to think like Kunshi. This reminds me of Kunshi, but a little bit better because it doesn't really limit you from a lot of stuff. This doesn't have a yellow card or need another card, etc., etc. Ranfran, Risque Ranfran, if that's how you say it. I really hope that we get a launch card too, by the way. That'd be super legit. When you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with a 3 cost or less, and switch it to rest mode. It gains 5k. Okay. A lot of rest mode stuff. A lot of choose stuff. So, I mean, if they're playing barrier like the master, that's cool. Now that I look at it, like they're arguing with each other. Oh, Dragon Ball. It's a 1-drop barrier. Again, like if you're gonna be playing against like a mirror match or something that has something similar to these cards, it's gonna be hard to switch to the rest mode because they do have barrier. So just a thought. Once per turn, choose one of the Master Roshis, the one that we just saw, in the battle area and switch to rest mode, draw 1 card. So that one draws 1 card, and this man draws 1 card. So literally, they argue with each other and switch it to rest mode once per turn, just to draw 2 cards. That's pretty cool. This one is the I'm the World Champion. If Son Goku Childhood is in your battle area, draw 2 cards. That's easy. I like it. Doesn't even have a leader card sort of restriction or anything else like that. I'm trying to think of other, because we're at the end of this, I kind of want to look at it real quick. So obviously that's a super combo. Let's see. Unspecified. Let's see. Son Goku Childhood. So the targets, this is funny. I know about Feet Kamehameha. I know about all the other ones. I know. I'm gonna go over that later. Piercing Son Gohan. This is always good. Supreme DNA. Nope. I could have sworn there's more. Probably because I'm looking at Son Gohan, not Son Goku. I'm an idiot. So yeah, obviously the 3-drop explosive Goku. That one for the target for Son Goku Childhoods. Oh yeah, there's that one. There's that one. And then the super combo. So could you effectively run lineage with all these other cards, and then use this guy as far as the other ones? Might be a thought, you know, might be an option as far as that goes. So that is all for the cards. If I missed anything, and I know again about the Gen Con previews, I'm gonna go over these guys in their respective times. But let me know what you think. You know, are we going too fast? Is this cool enough? Is this hype enough? Is this even necessary? Who is this guy's name? There's a lot of questions here, and I've talked enough. So if anything, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, dislike, subscribe if you're new, all this other stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.